beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Favor and I'm a lifestyle content creator living in Manitoba, Canada. If this is your first time here, you're definitely on the right channel. Please consider clicking the subscribe button so you can join our family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for always coming here when I have new videos. So I just came here to chat with you guys in this video. I had a conversation with a friend. Actually, I've had similar conversations with different friends in the past, so I decided to come and talk to you guys about this and see what you guys have to say about this. Like, I like gist and I like to relate with you guys, so I would love to know what you guys think about this. And of course, if you want to know what we're going to be discussing, let's jump right into the video. So I know the past few videos were related to getting married and all of that. So yes, you guys, I got married. So I got married and it's been a couple of months and it's been amazing. Like, you guys, it's so fun. But I just find it funny how people refer to proposals and all of that. For me, like, I don't know, I find it funny when I see people get proposed to and then they are crying. Like, sorry. Like, I don't mean to like throw shades at anyone or anything. Like, I'm here to chat with you guys, so please let's make this video very interactive. For me, it's like, if I'm in a relationship with you, like, I don't know, like, why are we in a relationship if the end goal is not marriage? Like, do you get? So I feel like a proposal isn't much of a surprise. Like, I don't know, when they propose to you and you're crying, like, okay, please, I want to understand, why do people cry? Are they crying because they're happy, like tears of joy, or they're crying because they never expected it, or they're crying because I don't understand, because she did not see coming. Like, I don't know, I get the whole maybe the surprise or the gesture. I don't know, I'm really trying to understand. In my own case, how was my proposal? I not cry. I feel like I was more shocked than I don't know, I was just shocked because the way the whole proposal thing happened. Maybe I'll do another video of how like my proposal went, but like, that's not the conversation of the day. But it's just, why do people cry? Like, I don't get it. And there was a time that videos were trending on Instagram where people propose to people and then they walk out or they say no, and I'm just like, kiddo, what's going on? Like, why people dating if you're going to propose to you and say no? Like, that's what I don't really understand. Because for me, it's like, I'm in a relationship with you, so the end goal is marriage. Like, do you guys get? Are we on the same page? Isn't that why people date? Because to me, like, I don't know, why would I be in a relationship with you and we get to that stage where you actually propose to me and then I'm just like, nah. But then when I think about it from another perspective, it's like, okay, maybe there are actually reasons, and that's part of the things I want to talk about. Like, first of all, I feel like proposal is something that should have been discussed like in the past. I mean, are we on the same page? Because why are you proposing to me? And I don't know, like, am I ready to get married? Are you ready to get married? Is that something that you're thinking about? Like, I feel like this is something that should be discussed and both parties should, be on board. Like, both parties should know that, okay, this thing might happen at some point. I be like, what's not the essence of you guys being in a relationship? So I feel like, first of all, you guys need to talk about it. Like, so yeah, like, both of you definitely need to talk about it at some point. I mean, you might not talk about it in detail, like how you want it to be or how it's meant to go, but I feel like you guys should talk about if there should even be a proposal, or if you guys think you see yourselves going in that direction. I feel like that's very important. Like, first of all, like, that should happen. And then I also feel like you guys should talk about your expectations. What are your expectations, right? If you're gonna propose to someone that is very shy, like, someone that's very shy, especially in public gatherings, like, how do you think that person might feel? They might say no, or they might just walk away because they are shy. So I feel like some of those videos, like, the people walking away wasn't really because maybe they didn't care about the person or they didn't want to get married to the person. It might just be, the attention and the fact that there were so many people there. I feel like I would feel weird if I was proposed to in a public gathering. When I mean public gathering, like in a restaurant, maybe just both of us in a corner or something like that, that's okay, like, but like maybe at a concert, yeah, I feel like that's a better way to explain it. Like, at an event, like a big event, then you want to post in front of everybody that's looking at, I don't know, I feel like I'll be praying for the ground to open, let me enter inside. Because I don't know, I feel like I'll feel so shy. So I don't know, like, people that do that, I mean, have you talked to the other person? Do you know what they like? Do you know if they're comfortable? Like, I feel like these are conversations people need to talk about. Another thing people need to talk about is ring size. I don't know, but like, it's not a big deal though, because at the end of the day, it's not a relationship that will lead to marriage, but I feel like it's not a bad thing to talk about. Like, it's not a bad thing to talk about. For me, like, I didn't care. Like, earlier on, I had told him my ring size and I had told him the kind of rings I like. In fact, I created a Pinterest board and I added like different pictures of rings I liked and I added him to it. I sent it to him. I'm like, just in case, just in case, these are the rings I like. So you can look for a ring that looks similar. So that there won't be a case of you bought me a ring and I did not like. I mean, there was that video that there was a video I did about a lady that rejected her engagement because she felt the ring was cheap. I'm gonna put the link to that video up in the description box. But see, to be very honest, I'm not much of a jewelry person, so I don't mind. Like, I don't know, I'm not even one to know like the quality and all of that. Just get me a fine ring and we move. Like, I don't care. So far the ring looks fine, that's all. In my own case, I had sent him pictures of rings I liked, so he knew the kind of rings I liked, I mean in terms of style. And then I already told him my ring size, so I'm like, bro, like, you have an easy life, right? Just figure out how to propose to me. See, I'm very like, I like to believe that I'm very easygoing. Like, I don't like stress. Anything that's gonna be stress, I don't wash my hand combos. So I already did all of that. Another thing that I feel is important when it comes to proposals is looks, right? Because I feel like for me, I didn't necessarily care about, you know, the very grand kind of proposals. Like, you don't have to propose to me in front of so many people, you know, just maybe just both of us will be fine, you know, maybe a few friends, close friends and family, that's okay. But I feel like things that are really important to me were like, there should be someone to capture the moment and I want to be looking normal, like you understand what I mean, normal, like yeah, I just want to be looking normal, because there's sometimes that you just, you know, maybe when you're going out, you just wear something and just move. Or sometimes you just, like, you understand what I mean? Like, maybe your hair is not really in order, you have not gone to go and remake your cornrows, or maybe your wig is not bone straight that day. So like for me, I didn't necessarily want to have like full makeup and like, you know, fancy hair and all of that. Like, no, like I didn't care, but I just wanted to be looking like a human being. Like, I just wanted to be looking normal and sane. Like, so in the future, when I now look back, I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't really look like struggle. Like, yeah. So these are things that I felt like I really wanted. So I feel like that might be another thing. Maybe the person doesn't feel comfortable in how they look, or maybe you don't look really nice that day. So I feel like these are things I guys should talk about. Like, I don't know, like, I didn't feel it was much of a big deal, but like, what do you guys think? Like, is it much of a big deal? I personally don't think it is. You guys should have all these conversations. If you want to tell the person how you want to be proposed to, then by all means, like, see, it's better to talk about expectations than assume. That's one area I feel like people don't really do well in. Like, a lot of people have all these expectations, like grand expectations, and then they don't even give their, you know, partners hints or clues. And I'm just like, okay, so you're there feeling bad that they didn't do all these things, but then you know, you probably didn't even help their condition. In my own opinion, like, at some point I would expect that you will bring a ring. So if you're not gonna bring the ring, what are we doing in a relationship? Like, what are we doing? Are we just joking? So like, yeah, when I was talking to my friend, we were just like, all these people that used to, like, you know, be very, very surprised or shocked when they get proposed to, we're just like, why? Like, we just don't get it. So I'm here to ask you guys, please enlighten me. Why are they always very shocked? Because I feel like if I'm in a relationship with you, I'll be expecting a proposal at some point, because what are we doing, Abi? Is it not the end goal at the end of the day? Is not to collect the ring? But anyways, I guess people have their different expectations, and I understand that people react to things differently. It's just the whole, like, I don't know, maybe it's just the gesture that they are shocked about or surprised about. Maybe they didn't think the husband would be able to pull off such a nice surprise. Hey, if it's that perspective, I'm like, okay, but if it's that you did not see the proposal coming, as per, you do not know that uncle is gonna give you a ring, I don't know, I feel like that relationship is shaking small. Again, everybody's relationship is different. Maybe they were just seeing how he's going. But if I'm seeing how he's going, I'm not new. Another thing is what you really want for your relationship. So like, honestly, this leads me back to my main point of, what are you guys doing? Like, are you guys in that relationship for fun, or do you guys actually think you see yourselves together in the future? So I feel like if that's really the end goal, then yeah, it shouldn't be so much of a surprise or a big deal. Just my opinion. Another question I've gotten from people is, how long should a talking stage be? Honestly, I don't feel like there's a time frame to it. Like, you know, there's things that you have to pay attention to, of course, right? You know, I have a video on things to do before you get married and how to know he or she is not the one. I would put the links in the description box as well. So I feel like you know, if you pay attention to things that we talked about in those videos, I feel like you should be good. I mean, you're also meant to be looking out for red flags. So if you feel like there are no red flags and you've prayed about it, like you feel convinced about this person, I don't think you need to wait for so long. Like, go ahead, like, what are you waiting for? I don't feel like you can know everything about like someone, you know, in a very, like, even if you've been with that person for like say 3 to 5 years, like, I don't think you can know every single thing, because there are things that you don't experience until you get married, and there's things that would never come up just because, you know, some things you know, trigger some things, or some things happen because of some things, right? So you can't really know every single thing about someone. I mean, you can have an idea of how the person would react in certain situations, and you can use that to you know, make your judgment. But then again, I don't feel you can know every single thing about a person. Like, even people that have been married for years will tell you that they still learn new things about their partners each day. So I don't believe you know, you can know everything about one person. So yeah, I feel like just do your due diligence, you know, look out for red flags, pray about it, and trust God to help you make the right decision. But yeah, I don't feel like there's any set time frame. I feel like you should just do what works for you and your relationship. Some people decide to, you know, hold off an engagement, maybe for financial reasons or for some, you know, other reasons that they might have. So honestly, just think about it, talk to your partner, and you guys should come up with whatever works for you. I can't say it's 3 months or 6 months or 2 years. Like, honestly, do whatever works for you. Like, it's different for everyone. Some people meet and in like 3 months they connect and they feel like they're good to go, and there are people like that end up, you know, staying married for years. And there's some people that, you know, date for a couple of years and it still doesn't really work out for them. I mean, that's not the end goal, but we don't want to be in that kind of situation. My point is, the talking stage is different for everyone, so you guys should talk about it and do what works for you guys. You cannot use what works for another person in your relationship. Every relationship is different, always remember that. So yeah, that's really it for this video. I just came out here to chat with you guys. I wanted to know what you guys think about this whole proposal thing. So yeah, wedding videos are going to be up soon. I'm thinking of doing a trailer first and then doing the actual video much later. So yeah, you guys should tell me what you want. Also, what kind of videos do you guys want to see on the channel? Please let me know and send me your suggestions, and I will get to it as soon as possible. Thank you. So guys, that's it for this video. Please let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. I'll see you in my next video, but until then, stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.